happening, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Adam, this is Vancity Audi, and this is the very first video featuring my brand new to me 2015 Audi A3.
Okay, let's go.
So if you guys are familiar with the channel, you know that I like to build up my daily drivers to become faster, quicker, and have a ton of fun with them while using them as a daily driver. I get out to the drag strip as frequently as I possibly can in between racing my RS3, and today is no different. We have my car here completely stock, other than some pretty coil packs and some pretty parts from CTS Turbo just to gloss up the engine a bit, but nothing for performance. Besides that, we have Hoosier DR2 drag radials and Enkei RPF1 wheels. Now you might be wondering, why the hell am I running drag radials on a completely stock Audi A3? Because I can. I have used these wheels and tires on my Audi RS3 this year, as well as my B9 S4 in the past. They'll put down better, consistent times, and that's what I'm trying to show you guys today. So what we're gonna be doing in this video is we're gonna be running a couple runs stock. Then when we have that set as a baseline time and trap speed, I will be flashing the car in the pits over to Integrated Engineering's Stage 1 91 Octane tune, paired with their 4,000 RPM launch and 6,800 RPM shift points. ECU and TCU paired together. Always recommend doing that, guys. Then I'm gonna show you guys how the car performs at that level. Then I'll ramp it up to the peak power level using pump gas, and that's Stage 1 93 Octane. And we'll see how much quicker and faster we can go then. Now, for any of you that are new to the channel, you won't know that I like to poke fun at myself. You won't know that I like to have fun. You might be wondering what the hell peasant means on my A3. I have been a part of the Audi community since 2016 when I first purchased my 2016 Audi S3. I then got into a 2018 RS3, which I currently have and is my race car, and I wanted to kind of complete that 8V chassis circle, and I got into an A3. A lot of people refer to the A3 owners as peasants because they sound like a bunch of elitist pricks, the guys that own RS3s. Why didn't you buy a better car? Why didn't you buy an S3? Not everyone's made out of money. So I already have an RS3 as my race car. I've had an S3 in the past. I wanted to see what an A3 is capable of now, and I am owning it. This is my peasant mobile. It is a peasant through and through. I am proud of it, and we're gonna see what this thing can do from the beginning of the season where it's completely stock, is what you're just about to see. Another car going down the track. These some crazy powerful cars today. And then at the end of the day, Stage 1 93 Octane. Let's go. Just waiting in the staging lanes for my turn to head down the drag strip. Just wanted you guys to know that it is currently sitting at 61 degrees Fahrenheit, 488 DA, which are some awesome conditions to drag race in. Those will be the very first time I will have launched this car, especially with it all being stock. How lame. But I have to set a baseline for you guys to see how quick and how fast this thing is right off the showroom floor. What is this, like 9 years old with about 70,000 kilometers on the clock? Let's see how well we do. Just so you guys know, I'm gonna be logging each of these runs with my Integrated Engineering Power Link cable to make sure the car is running properly. I had so much grip that the car bogged off launch with this stock tune. 0 to 60 was in 5.41 seconds. Holy moly, I hope we can do better than that. All right, guys, how did I do for the very, very first run down the drag strip? I ran a 14.05 at 97.05 miles per hour. I cannot remember the last time I have done a quarter mile that slowly. My GTI was quicker than this. Woo! All right, one more with a stock run to see if I can do better than that before I flash the car. All right, run number 2, completely stock. It was so weird having so much grip, the car just sat there. It's like a 3,100 RPM launch control stock, which clearly is not enough with the amount of grip that I have. 0 to 60 was a little slower of a 5.51 that time around. So the first time down the drag strip definitely was quicker. Second run down the track completely stock was a 14.07 at 97.15 miles per hour, which sounds almost identical to the first time down the track. Time to tune the car. Sorry about the glare, guys, but this is what we're loading up first, the 91 octane high torque file for the ECU, and once we're done flashing the ECU, I'll flash the TCU. Now that the ECU is tuned, time for the TCU, and as I mentioned, I'll be using the 4,000 RPM launch. This is also going to enable 6,800 RPM shifts. Oh boy, guys. First run, tuned. Stage 1, 91, high torque file with the 6,800 RPM shift points and a 4,000 RPM launch. How much quicker and faster am I going to be able to go? I am very, very interested to find out. Definitely more spice up launch. And it's revving up to 6,800 RPM now. A 4.37 0 to 60. That's like a whole second quicker. Woohoo! That definitely felt quicker. Holy moly. Way quicker than stock with just some simple tunes. Wow. A 12.99 at 104 miles an hour. Holy shit! That is over a full second quicker from a tune. And what is that? 97 to 104? 7 miles an hour faster. Holy crap. Time to hot lap it and see if I can do even better. Second run at a 91 octane level. Am I going to be able to go even quicker, or is the car probably going to be a little heat soaked from this hot lapping? Ooh, still feels spicy. 4.4 0 to 60, not quite as good. This run will probably be slower. Still a hell of a lot more fun than a stock Audi A3. Talk about consistency. Another 12.99, this time at a 104.58. So I went slightly faster the second time around. I'm wondering if I'm gonna be able to go any quicker running the 93 octane file. Well guys, if you love what you see here from Integrated Engineering, make sure you use the link in the description below to save yourself some dough on your next Integrated Engineering purchase. Just wanted you guys to all be aware before I head out back on the track for these 93 octane runs that the density altitude and the temperature has gone up slightly. We are now sitting at 63 degrees Fahrenheit and 688 dA. Still amazing conditions, but slightly higher than they were when I first started out today running the stock tune. Whew, am I gonna go any quicker? That's the question. I'm not sure because I'm hot lapping this pretty quickly. The tune from stock to stage 191 took significantly longer to flash than to 93. So let's see if we can go any quicker or any faster. Come on, baby. Little squeak of the tire. That didn't happen, I don't think, on the other runs. 4.41 seconds, 0 to 60. Pretty consistent, I think, with the 91. Oh, my race box says it's pretty darn close. We're gonna have to see what the time slip says. Time slip says a 12.97 at 104.26 miles an hour. My 60 foot was a little tiny worse, I think, because I felt that little bit of spin. That might be why I didn't go as quick as I had expected. My oil temps are pretty damn high, so instead of running another 93 octane run right away, I'm gonna give the car a little bit of chance to cool to see if I can do even better rather than hot lapping a second run, because it's kind of like a back-to-back-to-back run almost. Well, boys and girls, final run of the day. I gave it a bit more time to cool. They literally just sprayed track prep. Something that I don't necessarily need in this car. I'm not sure that I'm making enough power to need it. We're gonna put down every bit of juice that we can, though, in hopes of going quicker and faster than we have all freaking day in this Stage 1 93 Octane tune from IE. Come on, baby. Go, baby, go! 4.37 for the 0 to 60. Very, very close to my earlier run with the 91 Octane tune. Oh, boys and girls! The race box said I went quicker and faster than I have all day. Let's check out that time slip. And there we have it, guys. Quickest run of the day with a 12.95 at 103.9 miles an hour. My trap speed went down because I had the best grip of the day with a 1.84 60 foot. You got a bit more stick on the track going down, so you have a bit more rotational weight, we'll say, because there's resistance with that grip as you go down the track. But a hell of an improvement from a 14.0 to a 12.95 with just an ECU and a TCU from Integrated Engineering. There you have it, guys. What an extraordinary experience today with my Audi A3. I've had this thing for about a month and a half. I tuned the car and I've been having a blast with it, just driving around town. This tune makes it so much more spirited, so much more fun to drive, and now I know exactly how quick it is on the drag strip. This is gonna be a daily build on the channel. This is going to be a step-by-step process as we slowly increase the power with hardware, with tuning, and we're gonna take it from what we did today, stock, all the way up to, who knows? The sky's the limit. You guys know me from watching the channel. You've seen the stuff I've done. This will be another super fun build, but I will be focusing more on the drivability and the fun behind the build, because when it comes down to it, it's an A3. I bought this car because it's cheaper to mod, it's easier to work on, it's more reliable than what we've seen with the B9 chassis. Those things are beasts. I was making 700 plus horsepower in that thing, running, which almost a 9. 10.00. This one, I don't know how fast it's gonna go, but I know I'm gonna have a lot of fun modding it and going faster and faster and faster as the days go on. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and until next time, take care.